Hey, it's Michael from the Present Like a Pro group on Facebook, also the Michael Angelo Caruso YouTube channel. I was watching the Joan Didion biopic on Netflix the other night, and she's answering an interview question, and she said this phrase, jingle, jangle morning. And right away, my ears go like this, and because I recognize the phrase, as you probably do, from the old Byrds song, Mr. Tambourine Man. And I love language. I've always been a fan of it. And I'm really attracted to phrasing that gets people's attention, whether it's provocative or alliterative or just clever. And so she says, jingle, jangle morning. And I'm like this, And I jotted it in my notebook because I always keep a notebook handy for ideas to incubate and that sort of thing. And so I wrote down Jingle Jangle Morning, and the next day I wanted to learn more about the origin of the phrase, so I Googled the phrase Jingle Jangle Morning, fully expecting to see Joan Didion's name come up as the originator because, hello, she's a writer from the 60s, right? And then the Byrds got the song inspiration from her. Well, I had forgotten that the Byrds didn't write Mr. Tambourine Man. Bob Dylan did. So then you might expect Bob Dylan's name to come up in the search. Nope. It turns out Bob Dylan nicked it from a comedian back a few years prior named Lord Buckley, who had used the phrase jingle jangle bells. So this is how creativity works, my friends. Lord Buckley uses jingle jangle bells. Then Bob Dylan converts it to jingle jangle morning. He writes a terrific song called Mr. Tambourine Man, gets okay radio play, but the Byrds really made the song famous. And now Joan Didion, the writer Joan Didion, uses it in a movie about her life. But just the phrase jingle jangle morning, which is not copyrightable, right? I'm not sure she needed to provide attribution. But because she's a woman of the 60s, it's not inappropriate for her to use a 60s phrase, whether she wrote it or not. And therefore, it is not inappropriate for you to use a phrase from the 60s if it resonates with you, if it resonates with your audience. At some point, you may hear the phrase jingle jangle morning in one of my keynote speeches, or maybe even read it in a blog article. But that's how creativity happens sometimes. You get these bits of inspiration from strange places. Pay attention when it happens. My name is Michael Angelo Caruso. You can subscribe for my Friday 5 newsletter at the website, michaelangelocaruso.com/Friday, all lowercase, Friday-5. What do you say we celebrate you getting to the end of this video by you subscribing to this YouTube channel? And while you're at it, click that silver bell so you're notified of new content. I'll see you down the road. Peace.